language, in this section you will be asked to translate some sentences to mathematical symbols. Now, what do we need to know for these kind of problems? Well, remember what equal was. Equal means represent, is equal to, the same as, is, was, represent, gives, makes, yields, will be, are, were. Okay, now we learned in the previous sections or the previous chapter the symbol plus and the symbol minus. Now what do we need to learn? Now we need to learn the multiplication symbol and the division symbol. Now when it comes to multiplication, we can read this as the product of 4 and 5 is 20. 20 is 4 times as large as 5. Or we can read it as 4 multiplied by 5 gives 20, or 20 represents 4 multiplied times 5. For multiplication, the order of the numbers does not matter, as we know. This will be very useful to know to translate the problems. Now when it comes to division, all we need to know is two things here. That this symbol represents, or is read as, divided by, and that this symbol represents divided into. For example, let's read this sentence, 20. So it will be read as 20 divided by 4. And this will be read as 4 divided into 20. So let's do a few problems. In your assignment you will be asked to solve something like this. The product of 125 and what number is 2750. What we need to do in this problem is to translate the product of, meaning that you need to multiply two numbers, the number 125 and times what number is equal, right? Is stands for equal 2750. And this will fall into the missing number problems. Now 125 times what number give you 2750. We need to divide. If we're missing a multiplier, we divide 2750 divided by 125. But we need to divide this by hand, so we might want to use the symbol. So 125 divided into 2750. So you do this by hand. So you say 125 goes into 2 0 times, into 27 0 times, into 275. Let's see how many times will that go. So let's guess, let's take a guess. So maybe twice. 2 times 5 is 0, 10. 2 times 2 is 2, plus 1 is 5. 2 times 1 is 2, so it's 250. Pretty close, right? Because if we go 125 times 3, that will give you, let's see, 3 times 5 is 4, no, is 15. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 7 times 1 is 3. So yes, by 3 will be too much, so it's by 2. 2 times 125 is 250. Subtract this. 5 minus 0 is 5. 7 minus 5 is 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. So bring this number 250. Oh wait, 125 goes into 250 twice. So 2 times that is 250, and it went evenly. Therefore the missing number will be 22. Another example will be this type of problem. 230 represent twice what number? So let's translate word by word. 230 is 230. Represent stands for equal. Twice to represent twice is 2 times something, right? If it will be triple, will be 3 times that. Quadruple, 4 times that. So twice is just 2 times what? Times what number? So what are we missing here? We're missing a multiplier, therefore we need to divide. 230 divided by 2. If we want to turn it into a division by hand, we must use the into symbol, which is 2 divided into 230. And we divide this by hand. 2 goes into 2 ones. 1 times 2 is 2. Subtract 0. Bring this 3 down. 2 goes into 3 1. 1 times 2 is 2. Subtract 1. Bring this down. 10 goes 5 evenly. You do the subtraction, so that will be 0. Therefore it goes evenly. So what we need to do is write our answer 115, and that will be it. So once you understand what the missing number is, if it's a product or if it is a missing multiplier, then there you go. You will have 100% in your assignment.